We were all talking about the same childhood. Within 10 minutes, it felt like we were defending four different families. Same mother, same father, same walls. Four completely different experiences of what it means to grow up inside them. Nobody was lying and nobody was being dramatic. We were each telling the truth of what we had lived. We just did not know yet that the others have lived something totally different. I'm Tev. I'm the third child. My brother is the oldest. He arrived in the Romanian town Târgu in the late 70s. After that, my big sister. My parents were young, in the mid-20s. The country was under heavy communism. With two children in the house, time was available, attention was available. My youngest sister arrived in the late 80s. By then, the country was collapsing. Capitalism was arriving. We were already four children in the house. And in early 92, my father started a family-centric orphanage. 12 more children arrived. The same parents, but completely different world to parent inside. I was around 6 or 7 when the orphanage began. Old enough to feel the shift and not old enough to name it. So when my brother described a father who was present and I described a father who was stretched, trying something new, we were both right. We just could not see that yet. So we defended, we pushed, we each got a little louder, trying to make the other understand what it had actually been like for us. And then something stopped us. We looked at each other and realized we were drifting. Each conversation pulling us further apart from the family we were trying to be together. Our parents are getting older. We have 5 years, maybe 10, to make this right. The relationships work. And that was the moment the defending stopped and the questions started. What was it like for you? What did you need that you never got? What did you have that I never knew existed? Something neither of us expected. Each person's truth became richer when the others were added to it. My brother understood for the first time why I experienced our father different. And I understood what my brother had that none of the rest of us did. Presence and focus. Nobody was wrong. We were all just describing something very real. The event is what happened, and the experience is what the nervous system made of it. The nervous system that processed the event was shaped by your age, your position in the family, everything that had already happened to you before that moment arrived. Two people in the same room can leave having experienced completely different things. Both telling the truth, neither knowing the other had a different experience. Your father goes quiet over dinner and you experience withdrawal, but he is carrying something from earlier in the day. When your mother makes a comment about the house, the relationship, you experience criticism, but she is managing her own anxiety. Your partner pauses before answering and you experience hesitation, and they are just trying to get the words right. Every person in that room is responding to what they experienced, not what you meant. Now, think about the rooms you are in now, the workplace, the family home. It goes tight when something in you closes before a word has been spoken, when your voice carries a weight you did not intend to carry. And your child is building around that. Not around what you meant, but around what they experienced. The same gap that ran through your family is running through yours right now. Until someone pauses long enough to ask what the other person actually lived. It's one question. After a changed moment, after a conversation that left the room colder than when it started. What did that mean to you? Not what happened. What did it mean to you? That question makes the other person's experience visible. And it makes your own visible by contrast. When you hear the answer, ask one more question. Is that what I meant? Two questions and the gap named. I'm inviting 5 founder parents through 90 days of this work, one-on-one, because they're helping me build this as much as I'm building them. If you're more patient with your team at work than with your family at home, message me the word gap. You can find the links below. My siblings and I still have different truth, and that has not resolved. The family we are building together is richer because all 4 truths are now in the room, the same room. 5 years, maybe 10, that clock does not change. What changes is what you do with the time. This week, in one conversation that matters, ask what it means to them before you explain what you meant. Now you can name the voice and the gap between the event and the experience. The next question is the language running inside you when the pattern fires. Because some of those words were never yours to begin with. They arrived in you the way the pattern did, before you had a choice. That is what we'll go into the next video. The event is the same for everyone in the room. The experience never is. Understanding that changes everything about how you listen, how you are present. We'll take this one layer at a time, no rushing and no quick fixes, just learning how the human system actually works. Thank you for being with me. We'll take this step by step. See you in the next one. God bless.